Thanks, Jeremy. Real quick, how many, just for context here, how many people are, just raise your hand, a business owner, own the business? All right, and any managers here that run the business? Okay. It's 2018, almost 2019. I think the consensus is that vehicle wraps are the right thing to do. It's now a matter of what to do. So I just want to say, if you're still driving around in a white van,
don't beat them up too bad.
you might get pulled over if you're cruising the neighborhoods quite slowly. You don't want that, right? White vans are for creepers, so please get your vehicles with graphics on it. Now, number two is just putting black lettering on the side of the vehicle is only slightly better than a white van. So what we're going to talk about a little bit here is what to do and also what not to do. So basically, you want to start with a great logo. If you don't have a great logo, definitely get that sorted out first. There's no sense spending all that money to put a logo on a vehicle that people can't understand or don't like the look of and gives people a bad impression. So get your logo sorted out. You can either have us do that or hire Jeremy. Also, you guys do that as well, right? Yeah. Okay. As long as it's professional, I think you'll get a good start. Number two, for the vehicle wrap side of things, you've heard people say that this is like a moving billboard, right? Everybody heard that? Okay. What I see very often is people saying that and then treating it like a moving brochure, which is usually results in way too much information. You don't have time to tell people about the 14 different things that you do, or the 3 phone numbers for your 3 Valley locations, or your personal email, or even a really long website that is not the name of your company. You have 3 seconds. As this car drives through the intersection while somebody's waiting, they're probably actually doing this. So you might not even have that 3 seconds. Yeah, QR code, really bad idea while driving. I saw one on a billboard as I was driving up the 10 the other day, and I said, I wonder if how many years they'll have to have that sign up there before one person is able to scan that at 70 miles an hour without causing an accident. So now you've got your great logo. Now there's the 3-second rule, so you've got to have less information, not more. There's also such a thing as a hierarchy of the information. It's like a movie. There's a star of the movie, there's supporting characters. You don't have the third supporting character blasted at the top of the name of the movie. So you're going to have your logo, your tagline, and then points of contact. It's almost like a reverse pyramid. The tagline, if you don't have a really good tagline, I would suggest leaving it off the wrap. If it doesn't add anything to what you're trying to convey. If your tagline, and I don't want to offend anybody here, but if your tagline is "one call does it all," I would suggest leaving that off, because I've seen that tagline about 50 times in the Valley. And I'll be pretty surprised if one call does it all. Actually, it's going to usually be more than that. So if you don't have a great tagline, just leave it off. What we want people to do is remember your name and get a general sense of who you are, a general feeling. And that's the last thing I'm going to talk about here is I believe that this whole thing works off of feelings. It's not going to be off of, hey, it's a logical decision to call this company, so therefore logically I'm going to go call this company. I'd imagine in your line of business, it's feeling, right? I feel like the bathroom looks like crap, and I think I'd feel a lot happier, and I know my wife would feel a lot happier if I called a reputable company and got this sorted out. So therefore, I'm going to do the logical thing and do my research. But it started with a feeling. It never goes, I think the logical thing to do here is drop $30,000 on a bathroom remodel. I'd be very surprised if somebody said that. I think what they're looking for is feeling. So in terms of your guys' thing, each one of you pick a different color, obviously. You don't want to be jumping on top of each other, but going with feeling. How does this work? I'm looking at this guy's wrap. Great logo, possibly a mascot. That helps with the feeling. But generally, an uncluttered feeling with not too much information. Again, you guys are selling an improvement to their current situation, and I don't think that would get conveyed with a very cluttered looking wrap. That would give them the impression that maybe you guys have some challenges with laying stuff out properly and keeping it all under control. Other than that, so basically, to recap: logo, hierarchy of information, 3-second rule. I can get into more detail later if you guys are interested, but those 3 things will keep you, no matter what vendor you choose. You don't have to use SmartWrap, but if you go and find somebody, keep those things in mind. Make sure that that's what they're doing. If you have any questions, I'm right over there. Thanks, guys.